I'm afraid that this is where the mystery must reach its climax. Not too soon a time for it. This display of tyranny and of evil. Yes, at first my gaze was indeed attracted to the most obvious of you, but I very swiftly separated the wheat from the chaff. And I'm afraid that you just don't cut the mustard. You may have motive, twins, for spare parts of all things, but the gumption for murder lies elsewhere. The key is in the details, you see.
Surely you don't think I did it, Inspector?
Why not? You were there, you had motive. And when Richard was alone, you switched off the lights, confusing him. You could then easily have struck him from behind and left him for dead. You'd always been so jealous of the quality time Richard spent being played with that it would be all too convenient if he was bumped off.
Absurd!
Completely plausible. But the cunning ingenuity of this death lies in the hands of others.
Well, spit it out. Come on, just say it. Say you think I did it. You can throw whatever you want at me, Ruberick, but you won't make any of it stick.
But that's exactly what you had time to do, didn't you, Ember? You've had eyes for Richard's wife for quite some time now, and in your fluster you decided to take action. You would have had plenty of time to hit the lights, and then as poor old Richard was scrambling, you stuck him with a knife. I re-engaged the power, but alas, I was too late.
Give me a break. Where do you get this from, Ruberick? You might be the high almighty inspector who solved the case of the missing train tracks, but you're kidding yourself this time. Where is this knife, eh? Where's this smoking gun you're on about?
There is no knife. Oh, you might have wanted Janine for yourself, and sadly, it looks like you found your opening regardless. No. This killer left an altogether different clue. And that killer is none other than Pembridge.
I'm sorry. What? That's preposterous.
Fluff.
I beg your pardon.
Fluff. At first I thought it was just a coincidence, but upon further inspection, the demise of Richard was altogether more horrific than it first seems.
How very dare you! You've gone too far this time, Inspector. I had nothing but love for poor old Richard. And everyone will attest that I am a good toy, sir. A good one.
And it is that element, regrettably, where you fall foul. Richard's fate was more vicious than I could ever have dreamt. Upon inspection of the nearby vacuum cleaner, I noticed chunks of fluff deep in its underbelly. But how? And then it came to me. It was you who turned the lights off, and in Richard's blind panic, you struck. The suction, as they say, tore him a new one. Then you flared as he lay on the ground, breathing his last. As I turned the lights back on, I heard the noise, came in, and found the corpse, the vacuum still whirling away. And why? Well, you said it yourself, Pembridge. Because you're a good toy. For years you grew frustrated with forever having to play the eponymous hero or the unwitting sidekick. You decided enough was enough. You wanted to be the bad boy. And with Richard's death on your hands, how could you ever possibly play the gentle toy? My biggest regret is that you have succeeded, and poor Richard has paid the price. But justice never stands still. You may have claimed his life, Pembridge, but you will never claim the role of villain in this household. Take it away.
Bravo!
He's done it again.
Wait! I may be sick of the goody two-shoes image, but I cannot take credit for this masterpiece you wax so lyrically. I was with the twins when the lights went off.
What? Is this true?
You see? Inspector, You said that you turned the lights back on.
Well, yes. Well, more accurately, I flicked the switch on the circuit breakers that had been triggered by you.
Oh my goodness. You don't see it, do you? This is all a tragic happenstance. The old man must have been doing a spring clean. And when the vacuum cleaner overloaded the circuit, it tripped the power in the building. He wasn't the brightest tool in the shared mind. Oh dear, he must have been inspecting what went wrong when...
And I reactivated the power. Oh, my dear, dear Richard, my heart breaks. Indeed, this case has been solved. The murderer was me.
April 2021 marks the start of our 3rd year making a short film every month under 3 strict rules. And though the end of lockdown is within our sights, it still meant I had to get creative with filming. The premise for A Toy Has Been Murdered was, what would a murder mystery look like in short form? And then for a fun twist, I wanted to make the inspector the murderer. It all came together nicely with a budget of $69, courtesy of my wonderful patrons who funded this film. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the film. Please like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out.